Okay, start quick and dirty. SPY, we see that we've had it was a weird day again, gap up and went all the way down and then came back up to the highs. So this buy signal, I guess, would still be valid, but just really cautious on what's going on right now because you can see we've pretty much been, we're in a little sideways type of movement right here. So I'm just being really cautious. But again, just looking at, the midpoint of what we got going on here, we're still above that midpoint. So I'll be biased to the bull side, but it's still, meh, still kind of like, I'm not really sure. And, you stay in the positions you can. You don't really go balls to the wall regarding the positions you're trying to initiate. Um, Same thing with the QQQ. We see if we had the buy signal here, we could say, okay, maybe, but volume is low. Just don't know what's going to happen right now. And I don't want to be a lion sack of shit and tell you, oh, I know where it's going to be. My bias will be here, but we've been moving sideways for a while. So just need to be really, really cautious because a lot of beta names really don't look as sexy as they should. Uh, and again, it could all be changed tomorrow, but we see we have the IWM as well. You can see it's definitely been in a sideways chop pretty much from last November. Uh, it's just been a little bit difficult, quite honestly. And the last but not least, the diamond grandpas. I think the stock market is moving up again. You do have the higher lows, so I'm not going to say that. Again, I'm saying that this is bullish just because of what I got going here. Say if we break this 169 level, that'd be more bearish type of sign to get, balls to the wall, trying to get to that, to to the bearish side of the house. I just don't want to guess anything, okay? Because right here, we really have to see if this high goes and these lows goes. Excuse me, this low gets broken and goes back and tests this area. So you have the lower highs in place, so we have to be really cautious regarding that. Netflix is reporting after hours, so don't let this day, hopefully you're not in the long looking to say, oh, you had some volume and you're kind of just guessing because the earnings can be a little bit crazy. Apple, you can see Apple had, again, it was a buy. It's a buy at the 50% mark right here, which, like I said, I'm not saying that it's not good, but I just have to see some type of follow through. I'm a little bit cautious right now. I won't lie, because I'm seeing these lower highs in place, and if it breaks down below this, you could get a quick move, violent move actually to those sides. Tesla's still bearish. I'm still in the short again. I don't know where it's gonna go. I'm just trying to be as patient as possible with the swing. If it broke above probably this 196 level, I probably would get out and go from there. It's been a nice trade, and go from there. Baba. Baba's moved up, but again, if it breaks these lows, it just looks. Now you have this, this going to be kind of like a resistance, if you want to call it that. This is based on this high, and it's very close to this one as well. We'll see. Again, this has been. I wanted a short here again last Monday, but I wasn't able to, and I would have been stopped out of my short for a nice gain. But I still think it has more to go. I'm just cautious because I don't want to be one that's saying, oh, it's going to go to zero. GoPro, excuse me, GoPro still in a very weak state. I wish I didn't sell what I had. Again, you got to kind of just say, listen, I got out when I got out, and that's fine, and go from there. I'm also looking at Google. Google doesn't look that good to me. Google looks like it could be a short. If it breaks this low, I might step in to get a little bit of short action going in, because you take this off. Let me take this off for a second. Excuse me. Let me take this off for a second. Okay, and let's put a fresh fib on there, and you can see that it really hasn't moved that much. It's getting a little bit close to 50%, but not really saying much. And if we go and look at a bar count, you can say, okay, this was 9 bars down. You say that it's also, how many bars did it take to get up? About 5 bars, not even halfway in. We'll see where it goes. I mean, again, I'm looking really staring at this and kind of seeing what's going on. You had a lot of names that still are beating up that look good regarding percentage gains for today, like Priceline. Priceline beat up, okay, and the short was around, it's down 150 50 points. Don't let a 15-point move to the upside really get you. So we'll see how this one makes out. But again, look at your down names. You know, your down names are still not looking that sexy. Cat still looks beat up. You got Boeing. Boeing looks well, it's just sideways. I wouldn't even trade that shit anyway. You got Visa. Just giving you like an indecision candle. Again, it could break above, but it's just not really doing much. Okay, so let's just see what happens and look at the high beta names, like I said, and see what's going on with them. So we'll just take it there. I don't want to ramble, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Take care.